So I'm getting ready for another great day out. We're going to visit the spice gardens here in Penang. You can come along for the ride. I'm going to take the bike. If I can, I'll film a little bit of the journey. If not, you can join me when I get there. Now I'm hoping while we're actually at the spice gardens we'll be able to pick up some great tips for a style of cooking called Nonya. And if you want to learn a little bit more about that, well, stay tuned.
A cup of coffee in the morning and I get the paper. I check the headlines and decide that I am bored. I check my email and I decide to answer later. Another cup of coffee and I drag myself to work. My life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know.
Can you hear that? Not the bike, but the ocean or the sea just breaking here, the waves. Now these buses, the hop-on, hop-off buses, they actually come and they'll drop you. I think they come in from the city centres and most of the areas around the island, so you can get on those. Here's a guy going past on his bike. Hi. Hey bud. We got the tropical spice gardens. We've arrived. Let's go inside and just check this out. Now I should just say actually the electric charge stations are here. So if you're using the electric bikes like we are, you can actually just plug them in here, and while you're having a tour around the tropical spice gardens, you get a full charge. What is this exactly?
This is the audio device.
Okay.
Which is, we have it in 7 languages.
Okay.
English, Chinese, and Malay, Arabic, Japanese, German, French.
Wow, it's an audio.
Yes.
It speaks out, so...
Yeah, so today we'll give you the English, the one in English. So it
Okay.
looks like this, and you'll listen the information through the speaker here, like just like a mobile phone.
So just like this?
Yes, but you can't speak to it.
That is cool. So
Yeah.
everybody receives one of these when they come?
Yes,
or you
they
have,
do. And they'll take the audio tour, or they can go for a guided tour. So
Okay.
for audio tour, definitely you'll be given this. It's very easy to operate. Let me show you. Let's say you'll see a lot of number plates in the garden. So let's say you want to listen to number 1. All right, you just press number 1.
Okay.
Press the play button,
1, play.
and then you listen. Hang on a while the sounds come. You can listen. You can put it louder.
Welcome. Thank you to Spice Home to join us in our hidden paradise.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the wooden.
Alright, to stop it, just press the red button at the bottom.
I'll stop that there. That is really nice. So you've got an audio guide with some lovely relaxing music, and each of the... So number 1 is over there, Michelle. So 1.
1, 2, 3, so you can go according to number.
How many are there in total?
It's about nearly 70 numbers.
70.
Yeah, so it'll take you about 2 to 3 hours to finish everything.
Fantastic.
Number 2, Water Garden. The enormous green pads that you see towards the front of the water garden belong to a Brazilian plant, the giant water lily, discovered floating on the Amazon River nearly 2 centuries ago, and prized in tropical gardens all over the world. Swimming stealthily beneath it, you might catch a glimpse
How nice
of the
is that?
tilapia fish, the larger of the
Beautiful,
2
huh?
species here, with a longer dorsal fin. These fish originally swam in the muddy water of the Zambezi Delta in southern Africa, but are now a popular...
Look, just here.
Oh, it's a real one.
It's a real. I thought it was actually... Oh, it's gone in.
I thought it was a stone one.
I thought it was a stone one as well. Michelle and I both thought it was a stone turtle, and then he just raised his head up, a little stretch. You know, it's lovely and cool here as well. It's a real beautiful feeling. Hello. How are you? If you're a lover of gardens and all things like a botanical garden, this is a great place to come. All of the plants have little placards explaining what they are. Just take your time in these sort of places, go nice and slowly, and you will be surprised exactly what you'll find. So here we are at number 11. I just key in 11 into my device and press the go button.
Number 11, Slipper Orchids. These flowers are quite unlike any others that you will see in the garden. They are known as lady slipper orchids, thanks to the pouch formed by their petals, which resembles...
Okay, these slipper orchids, they're just telling me that they are so sought after that occasionally people will steal them, and they just said, don't be tempted, I'm not going to steal them. But these orchids are great. They have a little pouch in them, and they trap insects inside. Now, when the insects are inside, they gather the pollen. They're not actually a carnivorous plant. They gather the pollen, and then later they release the insect, and that's the way they use for cross-pollination. Fascinating.
This pouch contains the reproductive parts of the flower, which are protected by the two lips and the shield-like sepal that hang above it.
Now up there seems to be a giant swing. We'll try and get up to it, have a little swing, but if you notice below, there are a sort of Rubik's Cube of plastic stools. Now there was an artist that stayed here for a little while, and around the spice gardens there are examples of some kind of wacky little art pieces that he left behind, and I believe he was an Aussie, so good on you, mate.
Number 27, Spice Terraces and Penang. When James Lancaster landed on these uninhabited shores in 1592, few would have imagined that he would be paving the way
So I'm
for
heading up
Penang
to Spice
to be
Terraces.
a major trading port for the East India Company by the late 18th century. On the 11th of August, 1786, the Union Jack was raised
Number
on the settlement
25.
of Penang, which was renamed Prince of Wales Island. Captain Francis Light had successfully brought the attention of the British East India Company to this island. I remember it was once your opinion that a house on Pulau Pinang would be useful. It would be extremely so because the Europe ships can easily stop. There's plenty of wood, water, and provisions, and they may be supplied with tin, pepper, betel nut, rattan, bird's nests. And the Macau ships will be glad to stop there. And all other vessels passing through the straits may be as easily supplied as at Malacca.
Now I haven't got the torch ginger flowering here at the moment, but this is an ingredient that absolutely fascinates me. Something that we'll be learning to cook with, something that I'll be sharing with you in a recipe later on Steve's Kitchen, so keep a lookout for that one.
Abandoned for nature and encroaching jungle to reclaim, it would, ironically, take a planting family's vision to unlock the potential of this special valley, scenically sited next to the sea. With a passion for nature, David Wilkinson, a former planter, and Rebecca Duckett, a planter's daughter, saw the opportunity to create a rainforest preserve and to include all manner of spices and herbs, many that historically shaped the region as we know it now.
So I'm here with Kath. Kath, you're one of the founders of the Spice Gardens?
I was part of the initial pioneering team, but
Yeah.
I wasn't part of the development team, if that makes sense.
Right.
So when the gardens opened for the public for the first time in November 2013, 2003,
Yeah.
I was there.
Okay.
And my role then was very different. I was, sort of trying to figure out ways to bring in visitors and all that. And along the way, it turned into a management role, and along the way, we underwent a management buyout and we took over the gardens.
Okay. And so it was founded in 2003 or 2003?
We opened.
Open to the public?
Yeah.
And was it as big as this then, or was it a much smaller concern?
It was, yeah, we opened with pretty much the same size, but since then we've opened up new parts of the gardens, because there's 8 acres in total, and we probably opened then with about 4 acres.
Okay.
So then it's moved on to about 6.5, and probably developed a little.
6.5 acres of developed
Probably, yeah.
for people.
Yeah.
I reckon you could spend 3 or 4 hours in here comfortably.
Yeah, it really depends on your level of interest.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for those who really enjoy just the environment, they enjoy learning about the plants and the spices, then yes, you would spend a bit of time here.
And there's stop gaps, so you can stop and have tea. There's a little tea platform up here. You can have
Some herbal tea.
herbal tea.
Yep.
And then you've got a restaurant also for refreshments.
That's right, yeah.
So it's a good place to come for a morning or an afternoon out, sure. Yeah. I mean, I find it fascinating because not just because of the spice aspect, but the the flora in general is just really interesting. And the talking guide is really good. But you also have walking guides as well, people that will walk around and do a similar sort of more personal touch.
That's right.
Now another great thing, the Spice Garden has a cooking school. It's somewhere near the top, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
There's a cooking school here, and you can come here and learn to cook with the spices, but learn about Malaysian cuisine in general.
The school caters are up to 10, but
Okay.
we've been known to go up to 20.
Okay.
So basically it's run by I like to call them just passionate home cooks. That's what they are. So it's really grown out of the grandmother's kitchen, you know, that's where the food's sort of coming from.
And that's the passion. I've been there before. When I went up the other day, when I first visited the Spice Gardens, there was a big Aussie tour up there, and they were having a whale of a time. You get an opportunity to cook maybe 3 dishes or so, and you get to learn about the cuisine and then eat at the end as well.
Yep.
Okay.
So you go on a tour, you get into the, you know, it's a hands-on from scratch, you learn everything, and then you'll be eating what you cook.
So don't just come to Penang and take away memories, and come to Penang and take away a taste of Penang, and also some cooking skills so you can repeat and share with your friends and family when you get home. And this beautiful big pestle here, we've got some examples. We've got the lemongrass. We've got that little torch ginger as well, something that I'm going to be featuring in some videos very shortly. Got the fresh turmeric, galangai, a little bit of ginger, root ginger as well. There's some familiar spices here. We've got the fresh nutmeg, star anise, some black peppercorns I think I see there, cinnamon, cardamom pods. Really, really fascinating. If you're fascinated by herbs and spices, or just the flora of the region of Penang, this is a fantastic place to come. I reckon you could probably spend 3 hours, 4 hours here and you wouldn't get bored at all.
And the stevia down that part, have you seen?
Oh, I did see it last time. I think I filmed the stevia.
Oh, did you?
But let's get it just in case. So I've got a little stevia leaf. This is the most beautiful natural occurring sugar. Very, very sweet. You can actually grow this at home and dry it out and make it into a powder. People tend to think, Kath, that it's white, but it's, if you powder it yourself, you have like a green stevia powder.
Yep.
Super, super sweet. And pepper vines?
Yep. So along that little.
Did I see some pepper vines further down? No, I think I didn't actually.
That could have been. See, pepper all comes from the same. This is the same family as pepper. This is daun kadok. So a very famous Nyonya dish is made with the daun kadok. It's otak-otak.
With the leaves?
Yes.
Or the fruit,
That's right.
yeah. Okay.
This bamboo is quite special. It's a black bamboo.
Yeah.
A bit more rare to find. You can see this is very shiny because all the guides go past rubbing this. So now this part's become especially shiny. The rest are a bit sort of mottled looking.
Yeah.
But there's some more of it there. It's lovely, lovely bamboo.
Black bamboo. Bamboo is the most amazing plant, used for so many things around the world. So we're at the herbal tea kiosk. There's the tea lady. So this is a great little stopover as you get round. Would you say this is about halfway round?
Yeah.
Can be.
This is basically the top part of the garden.
Yeah. But you can pull in here anytime if you want a little refreshment. Sit, listen to the trickle of water.
Cat whiskers tea with stevia.
Cat whiskers tea today. Absolutely beautiful. So it's cat whiskers tea and it's sweetened a little with stevia. Cat, did you use your whiskers for this?
I should have.
Okay.
Every day, room.
Oh, beautiful. So at the top here we've got a little play area for kids as well. And a little function room off to the side. Very nice bathrooms just over here. Also here near the top of the Spice Garden's got this beautiful gift shop and souvenir shop. So you can pick up some spices or a little souvenir to remember your wonderful day here. This young lady is running the kitchens here at the Spice Garden. Can you just introduce yourself, your name?
Yes, hi. My name is Supe, or you can call me Nyonya Supe.
And you cook them 3 dishes?
Yes.
Okay, and every day or?
Once a week.
Once a week. So you need to book with, arrange with the
Yes.
management
Try to
downstairs?
smash
Okay. And then look at this beautiful kitchen here. So you get to learn about cooking with the spices. You go away with a fantastic memory. You meet this beautiful lady, and you go back home and you can share with your friends a little bit of your holiday. So there you have it. There is our visit to the tropical spice gardens here just past Batu Ferringhi. I'll put the details down below so you can actually find the location. We'll put the Google location on there as well so you can find it. I highly recommend, if you're in Penang, make this one of your destinations, one of your first destinations. It's a great day out. And if you can, get to the cooking school. Don't forget, these holidays are all about experiencing everything culinary, and you want to take back a little memory and something that you can learn and share with your friends when you get home. Be good, share the love, give this one a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. About 11:15, I went up, got a double shot espresso, and then went down to get the editing done. And I put a post up on Facebook. I said,
Okay, I'm still on the front office manager. Yeah, welcome to the Spice Garden.
thank you very much.
No, Super, I don't want it down me.
I don't think I'm designed for it.
It's easy.
There's something.
You just have to
Practice makes perfect.
straight. There, yeah.
No.